This year we also wanted to kind of also include a lot of other schools besides CBS, CIB, Cambridge, and State Board. A very big thank you to Air Vice Marshal HSC Nana, Assistant Chief of Education, Air Force, for not just supporting us but also bringing in a contingent of 24 school leaders. And you can see there are 10 education officers sitting right behind Deepin Janana. There are 14 school principals and principals. Thank you very much, Deepin Janana. Very appreciate that. I think you also played a very important role to help us get the school leaders from Indian Navy schools as well. Thank you so very much, sir. I would not take much time, but I'd like to tell you that, at SCOO News, this stage is made available to those who matter. This stage is a very, very exclusive stage. Every year we receive speaking requests from around the world. This year, very happy to share, we received 757 speaking requests for this conference. That is the level of this conference. All I can say is, I respect my conference time. I would urge all my speakers to request everyone's time. Please engage with each other. If you happen to go out and come from the other entry, there are two beautiful boards out there. Egos and arrogance. There is no entry for that. Be kind to hug them, give them a warm hug, take their numbers, bring gifts. There is also a beautiful concept that we started. It's called the Great Indian Potluck. We wrote an email and there are a few who brought things from. I have bought Phantom Cigarette, Swad, Purani Zamani ki toffees, Imli, some handicraft from Jaipur and everything. Lastly, I also want to tell you that we invest almost 80 to 85% of the conference expenses that we organize this one in Jaipur to ensure that money goes to my hometown and my homestay. We replace the Chinese trophies with hand block, the block printing. I'm sure a lot of you have bought block print shirts. So there are these artisans who chill the wood and they carve it. So those awards are there. You will see shortly. We have our 10 teacher warriors there. So our request to everyone is that if you're from Uttarakhand, sir, please invest in your own city. We have people coming from Delhi, Bombay. We always hire our vendors, and I think that's where we also invest in the gig economy of Rajasthan. And finally, a big announcement that this year we are in the 8th year of Teacher Warriors 2025. It was firstly announced in 2017 when we had 10 winners of Teacher Warriors. And Lakshraji was present over there and he kind of rewarded them. My colleague Shreya is going to talk about a very big London district that we've been doing since last 8 years. So I'll rather let you speak on that. But nonetheless, when my Teacher Warriors come, I would really appreciate these three schools, HIV positive, Raise, Asha, and then you have the deaf and mute students, and then you had visually impaired. Please come forward. Thank you to Colonel Satya Rao from Narayana Group of Education. You were the first to commit to 1 lakh rupees. You silently said, but again, thanks to Colonel Satya who basically shined a spotlight on you. He said, please don't announce my name. But nonetheless, if there is anything that you want to give to these students, Sandeep Sethi sir is sitting right there. Please go to him, ask. And finally, Teacher Warriors is something which is very close to my heart. This year, we are in the 8th edition. We have 80 Teacher Warriors. In the next 2 years, we will be completing a century, 100 Teacher Warriors. Teacher Warriors are those superheroes who don't wear any capes. These are the folks who could possibly get millions of dollars in salaries, but they chose to work silently to teach the lesser privileged. So we have the next section coming up of Teacher Warriors. So when you meet these people, these are super amazing people. Please meet them over the next 2 days and show them your love. So with that, I'd request Shreya to take this forward and thank you very much. No standing ovation, but last
Thank you, Raviji, for kicking things off with your signature mix of honesty, heart, hustle, and a little bit of SCOO News magic. Before we move on to the Teacher Warriors section, we have a short video of Day Zero's highlights. wonderful video. I already missed yesterday, but I'm sure we'll have a lot more exciting things planned for the next 2 days. So, dear educators, what comes next is truly the heartbeat of this festival, the 8th edition of Teacher Warriors. Every year, SCOO News dedicates one of its issues to these real-life superheroes, educators who devote their lives to teaching the less privileged. They are the ones who go beyond classrooms, beyond resources, and often beyond their own means to transform lives. From special educators working with differently abled children, to grassroots founders creating safe spaces for the undeserved. These are the quiet revolutionaries shaping India's future, one child at a time. This year, Mr. Dhruv Chhabra, lead content and design at SCOO News, has captured the stories of 10 such warriors. You'll find their journeys and legacies beautifully chronicled in the Teacher Warriors 2025 magazine placed on your tables. Our CEO, Ravi Sanslani, has made an honest admission. For 8 years, we've been making a mistake. These incredible teacher warriors have always been a part of this festival, but we only introduced and honored them at the very end, which meant many of you may not have even realized that these unsung heroes were right here among us all along. This year, we're changing that. We believe they deserve to be recognized among their peers, in the heart of India's education community. Let's take this moment to celebrate them properly. As a token of our gratitude, the SCOO News team has prepared a special video tribute, and we invite you to sit back, reflect, and witness these extraordinary stories of courage, care, and a quiet revolution.
Aarti Takavani walked away from the comfort of a corporate career to pursue something far more meaningful. At NFBM Jagrati School, she empowers blind girls, most from rural India, by giving them the skills, support, and strength to lead independent lives. Her Skill Development Center is not just building futures, it's restoring choice and dignity. Because real vision is about creating possibilities for others. We salute you, Aarti, for seeing potential where others see limitation.
In Haryana, Aditi Sharma wakes up at 4 a.m. not to chase a career but to build futures. A transgender woman, abandoned by family, unsupported by society, and yet she built a school. Facing discrimination, losing teachers, and battling for government recognition, still she teaches. Because if she doesn't, who will? Aditi isn't just running a school, she's rewriting what dignity looks like. We salute you, Aditi Sharma. A true teacher in our life.
In the shadows of Delhi's power corridors, a group of young changemakers started something extraordinary. What began with 5 children by a drain has now become Pehchan Street School, a movement redefining education for over 1,600 underprivileged children. With no formal office, no external funding, and a team powered entirely by volunteers, Akash Tandon built more than a school. He built hope, dignity, and a future. We salute you, Akash Tandon, for proving that even one person with purpose can rewrite 1,000 stories.
At 78, Dwijendranath Ghosh teaches every day without pay at a school he built for children who had none. He calls his students gods and goddesses and his school a temple. With no funding, no fanfare, and a team of volunteer teachers, he's kept the light of education burning. He could have rested, but he chose to serve. And in doing so, he's changed countless lives. We salute you, Dwijendranath Ghosh.
In the quiet lanes of Puducherry, where tradition and transformation meet, Kritika Ravichandran teaches more than just Bharatanatyam. She teaches resilience. An assistant professor by day and a barefoot warrior by evening, she opens doors for underprivileged girls, giving them rhythm, roots, and reason to rise. Through every mudra and movement, her students reclaim confidence, discipline, and grace. We salute you, Kritika, for letting every step tell a story of hope.
Monica Banga, coordinator of the Light Beam Project, built a bridge between children in rural India and volunteers around the world, one conversation at a time. Through self-learning, digital storytelling, and heart-led connections, she's igniting curiosity and confidence in young minds who once feared to speak. Because when a child is seen, heard, and trusted, magic happens. We salute you, Monica, for proving that sometimes one being afloat can change everything.
She walked in as a parent, searching for hope, and stayed on to become that hope for so many others. At the Jai Vakil Autism Center, Sandhya Ukalkar creates a space where every milestone matters and every child belongs. Here's to a warrior who is a parent, not just to one, but many. Thank you, sir.
A former finance leader traded spreadsheets for chalkboards. What began as weekend volunteering became a full-time mission, building skills, dignity, and futures for over 120 children. From life skills to employment, Sundar Iyer Suryodaya School is a beacon of inclusion powered by belief and purpose. Because some heroes don't wear capes. We salute you, Sundar Iyer.
In 1985, under a tree in rural Nagaur, two pioneers, Chandrakant and Rebecca Shori, planted the seeds of Satyaniketan School. With no formal training, but hearts full of purpose, they opened the gates of education to the forgotten. Their children, Swati and Ashish, continue their legacy and have taken it to new heights. No discrimination, just courage and values. We salute you, Swati and Ashish, true teacher warriors.
In a world gripped by fear and isolation, she chose to lean in, not away. While others delivered relief, Zeel Shah delivered something far greater, hope. Through Sahai, she turned alleyways into classrooms, heartbreak into healing, and forgotten lives into fierce learners. From red light areas to low-income settlements, she taught children to read and women to rise. We salute you, Zeel Shah, for rebuilding futures that will make so well.
This is the 8th edition of Teacher Warriors by SCOO News. And year after year, we're left amazed, humbled by the extraordinary individuals who make the ordinary magical. These are not names you'll find in headlines, but they are heroes working selflessly in silence where no one else dared to look. At the SCOO News Global Ed Fest, we do what no other conference in India does. We shine a spotlight on those who never ask for it. As a self-funded media startup, we always make it a point to keep some crucial funds aside just to have them here. So, over the next 2 days, if you see someone wearing a blue badge, yes, that one on the screen, stop, speak, listen, ask them what they need, be it funding, volunteers, infrastructure, or simply encouragement. Because even warriors need a handshake, a warm hug, a heartfelt thank you. Please join us in celebrating their courage and compassion. Presenting to you, Teacher Warriors.
Good morning, everyone. I I also feel very emotional right now watching that video. Although we have watched it quite a few times in office when we were meeting together, Ravi sir and I, and discussing, what we wanted to do with Teacher Warriors this year, because that's a mistake, as he said, that's a mistake that we have been making since the last few years. We always introduce them on the day 2 of the conference, and they were around you all, but no one recognized them till the conference ended. So this year we wanted to start the conference with them, and we wanted to, bring out their stories in front of you. Now, you all are familiar with what they do, who they are. You have put the names to the faces. Now, I would just like to, just ask one question from these people. There are a lot of requirements that the schools need and their organizations need. If someone is fighting for a government validation, whereas some people are fighting for maybe acquiring a land. And these individual stories are better if they come from their own, in their own words. So my only question to all the teacher warriors sitting here right across me would be, what is that one thing you would want to take away from this conference, and how would you want us all to help you out? I'll start from Zeel because we'll go in the reverse alphabetical order now. Hi Zeel.
Am I audible? Namaste, my name is Zeel and I'm from Ahmedabad. We run a grassroots initiative called Sahai. I'm a lawyer by profession, but during COVID, either we had to choose to work for the kids who has dropped from the school or just sit at the home, and we, 8 people started Sahai during the COVID. Right now we have 3 initiatives, Asha, Khushi and Sukh. Under the help that I really need the most is initiative called Asha, where we give scholarship to the kids after 8. As we all are aware that RTE is still 8 standard, and after that, dropout ratio happens the most. That's where we give them dignity, and I think dignity is not luxury. It is the simplest right that we want to give them. So today, if I'm leaving, and if I'm leaving with, let's say 5 kids scholarship also, we look after them, we look after their holistic development, we keep sending reports to the donors, and I really want to save so many girls from not, I don't want just them to sit at the home and get married at 17 or 18. So you can save a lot of girls' life, and yes, if you can help us with FLN, primary documents, that can also, teachers can meet me, and that will be perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Ashish sir, what do you want help with in Satyaniketan in Nagpur?
I would really like to thank SCOO News for giving us this platform and recognizing our effort. And it means a lot to be seen. I represent a school, K-12 school in a rural town in Madhya Pradesh, which, as you saw, my parents started, and we have joined that. And it started with about 20 children, and now we have about 900 to 1,000 children with us. And 40 years ago, it began as a dream, but the purpose was to offer quality English medium school, an education that breaks barriers, caste, poverty and gender, especially empowering girls. That was my mother's dream. And today, that dream still survives. We face serious challenges in terms of infrastructure, not enough space, not enough classrooms, computer lab, library, and for us, sports ground is a big thing that we don't have in the town. And we, just to accommodate all these children, we run the school in 2 shifts, from morning to evening. So most of us in the school are working from 7 a.m. till 5, 6, and with the children in the compound. So what we need most help with right now is infrastructure and infrastructure support and long-term partnership with guides for training and skilling our children and things like that. And if you believe that education is a right and not a privilege, I would really like to connect with you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Sundar sir.
Yeah, thanks to Ravi and SCOO News for the award. It means a lot to us. So we have been running a school for special children, all from underprivileged background for the last 16 years, from 4 to 18 years. After 18 years, we provide skill development, which is the final goal to make these children, actually employed somewhere. 30% get gainful employment. Our children work in Amazon, Ginger, many of the 5-star hotels and housekeeping. 30% of the children cannot travel because they find difficulty in traveling. So we make products to them, which is being now sold to the B2B space as gift products for employees to the royalty program. Many corporates are supporting us. The real space where they need support are the children or the adults who are between, are physically and mentally challenged. And we want to give some space to the parent, they get some respite, and the children also engage in activity, which is from 18 to could be 50. We want to build a daycare center, the second center, and we look forward to, there are a lot of corporates here, I'm sure there's some from Mumbai. We look forward to set up this daycare center where we can take care of at least 100 challenged children who cannot do anything beyond the basic activity. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
The Lightning project is on a mission to build a SCOO school that is self-organized learning environment, which is a brainchild of Dr. Sugata Mitra in Gurgaon, and where underprivileged children, or we can say first generation learners, can explore, ask questions, and learn on their own. So, though the dream is big, but we plan to start small. We're looking for desktop computers for the digital learning source sessions and where they can do AI classes. And the second one is the supporter facilitator, so that we can pay her for the sessions, and so that we can go forward with that. Thank you so much, School, Dhruv and Ravi sir. Looking forward to your support as always. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So, Kritika ma'am, over to you.
Namaste. I'm Dr. Kritika Ravichandran from Pondicherry, founder trustee of Veer Foundation of Arts and Culture Trust. I've been offering free dance classes and dance therapy to the underprivileged prison inmates. I have also been visiting the prison to offer the inmates the dance therapy. So basically, I'm working as an assistant professor of computer science in one of the government colleges in Pondicherry. And I have more than 27 years of experience in dancing. So in the evening, I teach these underprivileged children, and in the morning to evening, as it was mentioned in the AV, I go to college. So I currently run the dance classes in a rented space with my own funding. I have never sought any support from any outsider because I didn't find any means to get support from any NGOs or other organization. So I consider this as a wonderful platform to get support from people who are interested in uplifting these children. So today we dream to build an integrated space that consists of a designated dance floor and an auditorium, and also a heritage library that houses rare dance books, and a small experimental theatre for these children without having to, borrow money or get any kind of support from others. So I seek funding to create this space, not just with bricks, but with hope. Thank you.
Vijayendra sir, what do you need help with the most in the school? Yes.
Namaskar. I have not to thank you all, but I am much obliged, much grateful to have the chance to meet you all here again. I am Dijendra Nadwas from West Bengal, from a remote village in West Bengal. I am too much grateful to you all, but I have confusion to admit that I feel too much odd here in this galaxy of so many great men, but I am happy. I am proud to meet you here. I'm not just to thank the organizers, but they have chosen me as an awardee. I am 78 years old, already man. At first, I did not agree to come here due to my physical condition and my other conditions also. But my son, Dhruvaji, his appeal convinced me to overcome my crisis, and I have been agreed to come here. Too much, I don't like to thank him, he's my sunrise. I thank you all, but one word I must say, you have regarded me as a teacher warrior, but I don't know whether I am a teacher or not. I don't know whether I deserve this award or not, because I know it was that. I tried to be a teacher, but I couldn't be. The teachers, a true teacher should have some qualities. I don't know whether I possess them or not. But I do not possess most of those qualities except my devotion to my institution, to my profession, to my children. Nothing more, nothing more. Yet you have selected me as a warrior. This is my great fortune. This is beyond my dream. This is beyond my expectation, beyond my imagination. This is all with the grace of the SCOO organizers. Thank you them. But my one expectation is that you have been working throughout India. I work for the unprotected children, unfortunate, poor, backward classes people. I hope your light is already going on, but I hope your focus of attention should reach those unfortunate poor children throughout India and enlighten their lives, enlighten their future, and bring them to limelight again. This is nothing more my expectation. You should work. Your work should go on. You'll be successful. You'll be successful. You'll be successful. This is my hope. May God bless you all. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dhruv, but not one. We have four requirements. First is sponsorship and mentorship. Sponsorship for students who have talent, but they don't have financial support. Second, mentorship for all the dropout students. So we have a lot of dropout students who don't know what to do when they're out of school. Second, we need support in terms of access to your digital libraries, digital certifications, digital courses, so that everybody who can't go to school, they can still have a basic education from their respective places. And obviously, if we can provide the stationery, anything that is physically available. Third, we want to set up, we have one vocational center where we teach computers, but we also want to set it up to all the 10 centers that we have, so that everybody has access to digital literacy. And fourth is a personal demand. आपका बहुत सारा आशीर्वाद और प्यार चाहिए, because आप सब यहाँ पे बहुत एक्सपीरियंस है. हम लोग कोई स्कूल नहीं स्टार्ट करना चाहते, वो सब आपको ज़्यादा एक्सपीरियंस और आपको ज़्यादा नॉलेज है. We just want to be a platform जहाँ हम इन सब बच्चे जिनको हम सिर्फ झुग्गी झोपड़ियों के बच्चों के नाम से जानते हैं, उनको एक पहचान दे सके, ताकि वो किसी दिन वहाँ या शायद यहाँ पर आके बैठ सके. So बस इतनी हेल्प चाहिए. That's it. Thank you, Dhruv, and thank you everyone.
Thank you so much. Aditi ma'am.
Hello, Namaste. Actually, my initiative was to open this school is that to change the thought of the people regarding the transgender. Because if anybody see transgender or kinder here and there, and even any educated people or any educated person, they also says that she may be a beggar or badhai or doing such etc. So my initiative is to change that. That's why I opened this school. in Haryana, but very less support is there and very less people are approaching me. My demands is, if possible, I need 2 teachers and 1 sweeper, if possible, because very less people want to work with transgender in professional or education sector. Actually, almost I'm the first one in India who opened its own primary school at its own land, and we give education to the children at just 100 rupees per month for, with English medium and computer education also. Thank you. Just 2 teachers and 1 sweeper, if possible. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Aditi ma'am. Aarti ma'am, over to you.
Very good morning to all of you. I'm grateful to be a part of this event. Thank you so much, School News. In Pune at Jagrati Skill Development Center for Visually Impaired Girls, we do not only impart skills, but we also give placements differently, because we don't want them to be relying only on the government jobs. So there are students of mine who are working as radio jockeys, they're working as recruiters, they're working as customer care executives. They are immensely talented. This year, 2 of my students have gotten into IIM Indore for MBA. Some of them are preparing for UPSC and service examination. Right now, we can house only 100 to 120 students, and that number is very small. We want to build an inclusive, highly skilled training center, not only for girls but also for boys. In Pune alone, there are 3,000 graduate visually impaired students who are looking for skills and who are looking for jobs. So we want to expand our center into more inclusive training center where we impart assistive skill development, advanced skill development. And to realize this vision, we are actively seeking support in terms of land, in terms of collaboration, as in funding, programs, ideas, resources, anything that you want to extend your help in. Thank you so much.
So I hope that you've heard all of what they want, and they will be around here for the next 2 days. You will be seeing them wearing the blue badge. So if you see